Go ahead, Miss McKnight, if you want to
Okay,
get started.
all right. Um, Good morning, everybody. My name is Ms. McKnight, and I'm very proud to be the principal of Torres East LA Performing Arts Magnet. And we are one of your neighborhood schools, but we're not a zone of choice school. We're a magnet school. And this is a magnet school with a theme. Obviously, it's the performing arts. We're one of the 5 schools on the Torres campus, just down the street from El Sereno, at the corner of Cesar Chavez and Eastern Avenue. Pretty easily accessible by public transportation. So you'll notice there on the screen in front of you, our website, torreselapamagnet.org. We're also present on Facebook and on Instagram, and that's a great way to follow what's going on at our school and get to know us better. There are lots of photos and videos up from past performances on YouTube if you do a search for us there. And there's lots to find out about our school. It's a small school, but it's a very busy place. And we'll go to the next slide, please, Ms. Gomez. So we have an academically rigorous program offering regular honors and AP classes, as well as college classes through our partnership with East LA College that is just down the street on Cesar Chavez. And we want to encourage as many kids as possible to take advantage of the opportunity to take college classes while they're in high school, because it's a great way to get a head start for free on your college education. It's also a good way to challenge yourself and reach further. But we also offer a lot of support to our students over their 4 years of high school to make sure that everybody graduates on time with a plan for college and career. Can we go to the next slide? Awesome. So I believe in middle school, you are hearing about A through G courses. Those are the required courses that you have to take to qualify for Cal State universities, UC, and private colleges. All of our students take the A through G courses, and those include English, math, science, and social studies for all students at all levels, as we said, including AP and honors courses. In fact, we even offer an AP course that's just for 9th graders. It's AP Human Geography, and we are the only Torres school that offers this course, an AP opportunity for 9th graders. In 10th grade, you have at least 2 opportunities to take AP courses, and that increases with each grade level, so that by your senior year, if you want to, if you're into it, you can be taking 4 AP courses. So this is a way to get ahead on college, because if you take those challenging AP courses and pass that challenging exam in May of each year for the AP course, you earn college credit at the Cal State and UC systems to help advance toward your college degree. So it's a way to take high school courses that help you out in high school and also help you out in college. So another thing about our school is that we offer CTE courses, which means career and technical education. So our students are not just performers, they're also what we call techies. They are backstage, they are running the shows, they're designing sound and lights, they're building costumes and props and sets for our productions, and they're doing really extraordinary things and gaining great job skills as they do it. Also, we're a school that's a linked learning school where we're offering school-wide career preparation skills in all courses so that all of our students graduate ready to work and earn money and advance toward their career goals. On to the next. There we go. Let's go ahead and do the longer video. There we go. Thanks. This is a video shot at our school with our students and teachers that tells you a little bit more about the programs and the philosophy of our school. So please enjoy.
We want kids to come together from different communities around Los Angeles, from East LA, South LA, El Sereno, Southgate, to create together.
And what I love about this school is that it's a very connected community. It doesn't matter where you're from, who you are, they just accept you and help you out.
We accept everyone. You don't have to come in already knowing how to dance, how to sing, how to act.
I didn't know anything about dance. I thought I was coming here to learn how to play an instrument or something. But seeing and being inspired by others dancing, it made me want to try that. And now I'm in love with dance, and it's part of who I am.
We want them to know that they have something inside of them that's worth
building and developing.
Because when I first came here, I wanted to sing, but I didn't do it right away because I was scared. I thought that I wasn't really good enough to do it. And then when I joined show choir, it just kind of showed me that you don't have to be the greatest singer to be a part of something great.
We have some amazing instructors here that they will teach you, they will nourish your skills, they will make you the best person you can be.
And this school is full of kids who want to create something, and they get here and they blossom, they just thrive. They get a real sense of self-worth, and they kind of realize that they can pretty much do anything they put their minds into.
I see maybe a freshman coming in, and by the end of the year, they're like a completely different person because ELAPA unleashes like your confidence. This year, I've discovered that dance is just another way to express myself. When I can't find the words, I can find the movement.
I had a lot bottled in before theater company, and there were always words inside me that I couldn't express and I couldn't get out. And theater company and creative writing especially, they've really helped me get those words out.
It's like my safety space. I don't need to think about all the things that trouble me, but it's just really taught me to expand as a person. More than anything, it's taught me to be a leader and show other girls that are coming in.
I am exposed to the real industry. I've worked with professional artists who are actually doing this for a living.
Getting a chance to sing at Walt Disney Concert Hall. They visit Warner Brothers Studios. We want to bring those people to our school. They have LA opera artists coming to their classroom every week to help them.
Growing up in the community and being an artist myself, it's so amazing to have this in this neighborhood.
We want to make sure that kids are pushed to do college level work as soon as they're ready.
AP classes have really pushed me to learn at a college level. So it's so fast paced that you become responsible for your own assignments. It's taught me to be an athlete, be a dancer, and be a student all at once.
I have a love for writing. I am not only just a dancer, but I am a poet as well. So being able to learn how to analyze poetry and the type of devices and what can support my imagery that I'm trying to show throughout my writing, has been a great help to helping me improve as an artist. It's also taught me that I don't have to choose between, careers. I can enjoy being both a leader and a performer.
I've tried everything. I've been an athlete, I've been an actor. This year I'm a dancer. And through all of these activities, I think I've grown personally because I see myself more confident. I see myself on stage, smiling and having the time of my life.
It's kind of a school rule. Everybody sees every show. It means that the kids know each other's talents and strengths. It means the teachers know the kids' talents and strengths. So everybody feels recognized and acknowledged and supported.
And it's really an amazing experience seeing friends watch you transform into this totally different person that they didn't really expect.
We want them to walk across the street to an elementary school and perform there. We want to get out in the community to be at the mini city hall that's over in Boyle Heights. We want them to perform at a Christmas tree lighting in downtown Los Angeles.
And being up there, you're representing an entire community and you're doing it for your neighborhood, for your family, and it's something that's very close to my heart personally.
We want everybody to feel like they have a chance to have their voice heard, that they're going to be applauded as much for improving as they are for being amazing, that everyone's going to recognize their accomplishments every step of the way, from their first moment on stage when they're painfully shy to when they're seniors and they feel like they own the planet.
All right, so that's a taste of who we are and what we do. I have a feeling that some of the people watching today might have seen some of those performances on our stage because we've tried to invite our neighbor elementary and middle school students to some of our productions in the past. Also, when we have a special guest professional performers or visiting performers from other parts of the world, we like to reach out to music teachers that we know, like Mr. Legaspi at El Sereno, or Mr. Quintanilla at Hollenbeck, or Mr. Adame at Belvedere, and invite them to bring their music students to enjoy music with our students at our auditorium. So we like to share what we do with the world. And that experience of being part of the world of performers in the rich cultural environment of Southern California is really valuable for our students, and it does increase their confidence. So even if they're going on to become a nurse or a mechanical engineer or a doctor or lawyer or a construction worker, that confidence carries with them into that career. They're going to be more confident about speaking to their clients, speaking to their community the rest of their lives, because they have that experience as performers. And we offer, in terms of music, since I'm speaking to music students, we offer orchestra, band, jazz. We also have 3 levels of choir. And we also have a mariachi group, because we are very fortunate that one of our history teachers is a professional mariachi musician, and she's founded a mariachi group within our school. We also have rock band club, where our students are forming bands, they're writing songs, they're able to practice at school using amps and instruments and drum kit at school, set up in classrooms. And they're able to present what they create through their rock band club on stage at our school and for the public several times a year. And they get coached by some of our teachers who are professional rock and roll musicians. Some of our teachers on our staff have recently toured as rock musicians in the US, Canada, and Japan. Anyway, so we really, I'm seeing in the chat, Sonia Cabrera's sister is making a comment. Yeah, Sonia was an awesome musician, and I hope she's still making music. Last time I talked to her, she was in college, I think at Cerritos College, studying mortuary science. Anyway, we love staying in touch with our students, and we love seeing what interesting career paths they go on. And then you'll also notice all of those productions, our students were running the sound and lights. We're not bringing in professional sound and light people. Our students are learning those skills, and they're creating that very professional looking lighting designs and very professional sound for all those productions. Our students are learning those skills, and those are great job skills. One thing that the whole world has learned in the past tragic 7 months of the worldwide health crisis is that everyone needs computer skills. And that is a very, very important thing for everyone to master while they're in high school. Again, no matter what they're going to major in, whether you're going to major in dance or computer science or English literature, everyone needs computer skills. So we offer 2 levels of courses, an Intro to Computer Skills course and AP Computer Science. And I strongly encourage everyone to take these courses to be prepared for whatever life throws at you in the future. And to the next slide. We've got a 97% graduation rate because we care about our students and we support them all the way. We offer credit recovery for kids who fall behind, because that does happen. Life happens to people and there are obstacles in your way. We want to make sure that everyone has a chance to recover. So in addition, we also do host summer school on a regular basis as a way for kids to catch up. And then there are also catch-up opportunities sometimes at spring break or over Christmas break. But the most important way that our students stay on track for graduation and toward reaching their college dreams is that we have 4 counselors for 400 students. So that's a ratio of 1 counselor for every 100 kids. And that means that your counselor knows your name, knows what instrument you play, knows what you're good at academically, knows where you struggle academically, has met your parents, and is going to ask you questions every time they meet with you based on who you actually are. You have the same counselor all 4 years of high school, so they definitely know you and know about your goals and plans for your life, so that when they're guiding you through that college application process your senior year, they have a lot of experience with you to help them support you as you do those difficult and Very, very, very important applications. That's going on right now for our seniors. Those applications are due in a few weeks at the end of November. So again, our students come to school because it's an exciting place to be. They're getting to choreograph a sword fight in the photograph on the left there. That's what those two gentlemen are doing. And they get to program lights and hang lights and do interesting things as part of their school day. As I said, they are taking English and math and science and social studies, but we guarantee that every student spends at least 25% of their school day involved in the arts. If you maintain your grades and do what you're supposed to do all 4 years of high school, you get to spend at least 1/4 of your school day doing the arts. Oh, another thing, this is a difference between us and certain other arts-focused schools. You don't have to audition. Everybody's welcome, whatever your skill level. If you're a kid who's had 3 years of playing in jazz band with Mr. Legaspi, that's awesome, and you're probably going to go straight into the advanced orchestra. But if you're a kid who just picked up an instrument this year, or who never picked up an instrument before and wants to try something new, or who has been playing an instrument but has never danced and wants to try that, all doors are open. You are welcome, and you get a chance to try whatever interests you. This is a magnet school. Our students at Torres East LA Performing Arts Magnet. We're in East LA. We love East LA. We have a lot of East LA students, but we do have students from El Sereno and Eagle Rock and East Hollywood and Pico Union and downtown and South LA and Southgate and Huntington Park, and even kids from as far away as practically West LA and Sherman Oaks. Most of our students, though, are from not too far from our school. We do have magnet bus routes that are bringing students in, starting from Drew Middle School and Muir Middle School in South LA. And so basically, if you're concerned about transportation, a good thing to do is talk to the magnet coordinator at your school or our magnet coordinator, Ms. Gomez, and figure out in advance what your transportation route would be, whether you'd be coming on public transportation or the magnet bus, and then figuring out which stop you would be at. Okay, our students are college bound. Our students get into UCLA and UC Berkeley and UC Riverside and UC Merced and UC Santa Cruz and UC San Diego and all the Cal States, including Cal State LA that's right here in our backyard, and Cal Poly Pomona, Cal State Dominguez Hills, and Cal State Long Beach. But you know what's the most popular actually? Cal State Northridge. There are a huge number of kids from our school and from the whole Torres campus at Cal State Northridge. It's a super popular option. One reason is that Cal State Northridge has an outstanding music department. And some of our students who've gone on to study music there have really enjoyed that program at Cal State Northridge. It's truly an outstanding program. But in addition, our students have auditioned for some of the most challenging dance programs at UCLA and Cal State Long Beach and have gotten in and earned scholarships there. And then we've got students also attending private colleges in state and out of state, like Willamette University in Oregon and Public University in Wichita State in Kansas. But the sky's the limit. A student from East LA or anywhere in Los Angeles can go anywhere they want to if they work hard and communicate with their counselor and help get their parents on board with the idea of them going anywhere. So you can have, as the young lady in the video was saying, a high quality arts education and a high quality academic education. And to me, those two go together. If you are excited and motivated in your arts classes, it's going to make you excited and motivated in your academic classes. So the students you see on the right, on the left, who are all dressed up and just sang at Walt Disney Concert Hall, those students are also taking AP honors and regular courses. They're graduating on time and have a college plan. We do a lot of experiential education. That's what you're seeing on the right. Our students are doing hands-on, creating things, making things, explaining things to each other, making presentations. We believe in active education, that you get out of your seat and you do things, and that everybody learns best that way, both academically and in the arts. On to the next slide. So if you are someone where you look at all that performing and think, oh, that's too much for me, I don't want to be on stage, or I don't want the spotlight on me, A lot of students really, really enjoy working behind the scenes. And you know what? There are great career opportunities there. So our students learn about sound, lighting, props, costumes, constructing and painting the sets, everything that has to do with making the production happen. We've got partnerships with Warner Brothers Studios, a film studio you might have heard of, and NBC Universal. They're where we are bringing professional technicians from stage, television, and film into our school. And also we make visits to those studios to exhibit our student films and to meet with professionals in those industries and to have workshops and internships with the entertainment industry. So our students know about those career pathways and have access to paid internships with those major entertainment industry companies. And you know what? Entertainment industry companies want to hire students who are graduating from East LA high schools. They want to have a pipeline of qualified people who want to have careers in the entertainment industry, who are prepared to work in a professional environment. And we've been really excited to provide them with several of our recent graduates over the past few years. We get a lot of grants to support our arts programs and our academic programs. We work with Mr. Tony Bennett, you might have heard of. He did a lot of really beautiful duets with Lady Gaga, who I know you've heard of a couple of years ago. Check them out on YouTube, they're really fun. And he's been a wonderful supporter for our school and has visited a few times to encourage our students. And our students have gotten to do things like be extras on the Fosters and appear in a video on The Voice and have master classes with professional singers from NBC production of The Wiz, of their live production of The Wiz, Shanice Williams. Disney and ABC have also done career workshops with us. And we make routine visits every year to Warner Brothers Studios and NBC Universal. So we want kids to think about a range of careers. No one should be limited in what they're thinking about, but we want people to be aware the entertainment industry is not just performing, it's everything behind the camera. And those doors are more open than you realize. There are lots of career opportunities there in Los Angeles in those fields. And these are a couple of our graduates who actually earned those paid internships with NBC Universal. And those paid internships carry on all through college, actually, for all 4 summers while those graduates are in college. We also have students who've earned paid internships with LA Opera, where it's a 6-year paid internship, where the student begins in their junior year of high school and works part-time for LA Opera through junior year and in the summer, and actually through the senior year of high school and continuing on through college. So a 6-year paid internship with LA Opera. And we've been very fortunate to have several students who've earned that internship. So as we mentioned, linked learning. We are a project-based learning school. We think what you learn, you own, and you own forever if you have learned it actively and you've shared what you've learned with others. So that's what linked learning is. We're connecting all subjects and we're embedding career skills in all subjects. And so our students are taking ownership of their learning by being active learners, creating projects based on what they're learning and presenting them to their peers, to their parents, and to industry professionals that we bring in to see their projects and comment on them. Okay, summertime. I know this summer was probably not the most fun summer of your life, although I hope some of you signed up for that Fender Music guitar program and got to learn some fun things about guitar this summer. And if not, maybe you can get signed up for spring for that program because it's still going on and I think they're still taking signups. But we have great summer programs that are free in dance and music. And we want to make sure that people are aware. I mean, knock wood, we hope that the world becomes a healthier and safer place over the next few months and that we're able to offer all of these things in real life. If not, we will be offering them virtually as we did this past summer. So we have summer dance intensives where students learn hip hop, Latin dance, West African, contemporary, and modern dance. We also have show choir camp where our students are singing, dancing, acting, and creating their first show choir piece of the summer in camp. There's also band camp. And if you're in the YOLA program, which very much that some of you will apply to join, you get to go to their sleepaway camp up in the mountains in Idlewild. Again, this is if the world is a healthy and safe place. Otherwise, it's a virtual camp. And that's an extraordinary program. I'm sure you have friends in Mr. Legaspi's class and other music classes at El Sereno where students are involved in YOLA. Ask them about it. This year, they did not take in new students, but they will again next year. The qualification for being a YOLA student is to have at least 1 year of music study of a band or orchestra instrument. So your classes that you're taking at El Sereno Middle School right now qualify you. So at the end of this year, you are fully qualified to apply to YOLA and get in. You have to show that you're committed and ready to participate in small group private lessons, in playing with a larger ensemble as part of the YOLA program, and learning music theory through, it's a really wide-ranging program. It's really, really worth it. If you have a serious interest in music, this is a great thing to be part of. No one is required to be part of that program, but it is based at our school, and we want to encourage our most serious music students to consider participating in YOLA while they're in high school. And on to the next slide. This is a really good slide to take a picture of. This has our contact information and how to apply. And Ms. Gomez helps people one by one. She'll answer questions in English and Spanish for parents or older brothers and sisters who want to help. But it's really easy to get a hold of her via email at elva.gomez@lusd.net. And she's also got her Google Voice number there. That's the phone number just above her email address. And that's a way that you can call or text and leave a message and say, hey, I want to apply and I need help. The application is online. You can go to apply.lusd.net. You can also get to the application through our website if you want to check that out. And you do need that to know that application code right there, 1860601. But you can also look it up in the listings in the Magnet portal. And there we go, Mr. Legaspi's teaching Fender. So I'm sure you're being encouraged to participate in that. It's a great program. Anyway, so on to the very end there. So Torres East LA Performing Arts Magnet, I'm very proud to be the founding principal, and I've been there for 10 years. This is my 11th year. This is my youngest son, Jasper Talwani, who just graduated from Torres East LA Performing Arts Magnet in June. He's now a freshman at UC Berkeley. So this was his dream university, and he got in. He had a great experience in high school, even though his mom's the principal. He joined orchestra, he sang in the show choir, he took AP classes, he took classes at East LA College, and he graduated from high school with junior standing at UC Berkeley. So he's going to graduate from UC Berkeley in 2 years. And he had fun, he made friends, and he got to experience the wonderful cultural riches of Los Angeles through his high school experience. And I couldn't be prouder of him, but also what we were able to offer my child and offer to all of his friends at school is a high quality education that prepares kids for that kind of opportunity. And let's see, this is Asia Wilson. A lot of our students ask, can you do the arts and athletics? And the answer is yes. Asia Wilson's an outstanding basketball player. She was on varsity since she was her freshman year for women's basketball. And she was involved in the arts all 4 years of high school and had a great experience. And she's at Cal State LA right now. Next one. This is Javi Hernandez, and he's at UC Merced. UC Merced is a really special university that I try to encourage people to think about. It's a majority Latino UC. It's the only majority Latino UC. It's a great school, and it's a brand new, beautiful campus. And Javi was on show choir, and he was on the football team, and he was on the wrestling team, and he had a great experience in high school, and we're really proud of what he's doing at UC Merced. And this is Malia Morales, and she is a very proud freshman at UCLA. And you saw her in the video, and as she said, she did everything. She played Juliet in Romeo and Juliet as a 10th grader. She played the Mouse Queen in the Nutcracker, and she was on the soccer team, and she was in leadership. She did it all, and she had a great experience and got qualified for our top local public university, UCLA. and she's there and having a great experience there as well. And Marissa Hernandez, as we mentioned, people who want to venture out of state, go somewhere different. Marissa is majoring in nursing at Wichita State University, and she got a great scholarship offer. And she was involved in everything, choir and athletics and leadership and AP courses, and had a great high school experience of exploring lots and lots of interests. But she knew all along that what she really wanted was to be a nurse, and we're really excited for her. As I mentioned, CSUN, Cal State Northridge, is the most popular college option for our students. There are great programs there in computer science and engineering, but also in dance, music, theater, and film. And Jose Hernandez is there right now as an engineering major. We're super excited for him. He also played football and sang in the choir. And Lizette Flores, she was a captain of the cheer team on our advanced dance class. Dance company, and she's a proud freshman at Cal Poly Pomona, also involved in leadership. And she was all 4 years on varsity cheer. Amazing, amazing cheerleader, super strong. And we're excited about our collaboration with the cheer program. A lot of our students are on cheer because of that connection with dance. And we want to encourage students. We're very proud now that cheer is counted as an athletic team, and we encourage our students to be part of that really terrific program here at Torres. And Melina Marta, she's a UC Santa Cruz, a proud banana slug. That is their team mascot at UC Santa Cruz. She also, again, she was in dance, she was in theater, she was in film, and she knew all along that she wanted to go to a UC. She aimed for that, she made the grades, and she's there. So I'm gonna stop there, bragging about our recent graduates, but I want you to know these goals are reachable. You can do them. You need support from your friends, from your family, from your teachers, from your counselors, but you can get there. Awesome. So I want to open it up to questions. Oh, your sister's in a band called Paranoids. Awesome. Okay.
We have a band right now that's on Spotify that started at our school. If you can check them out, they're the Ear Ringers, and they have a lot of great music.
And they just dropped a new album, and it's really great stuff. That band formed at school, and when they were all 9th and 10th graders, and they played together all through high school, and we took them on tour with us when we go visit middle schools, and took them to community events where we'd go to perform, and they stayed together as a band after. Oh, and they were mentored by the House of Blues Music Forward Foundation program during their senior year of high school through something like an internship program. It's like an internship for a band, and they went every Saturday for workshops and built up their professional skills, and they are now a professional band touring and performing in tough times right now because touring and performing is difficult, but they're still making music, and they are really, really awesome band. Check them out, the Ear Ringers. Okay, so you can put questions in the chat and we'll be happy to respond to them. And I'm not sure what our time limit is. I know your teachers have other things they need to do today, but I'm not sure where we are in that time frame.
I believe we have until 10. We have 10 minutes.
Awesome. Okay, great. So we definitely have time for questions. So again, there's no audition process. If you apply, you're accepted, period. You are in. And again, you are not tracked. You can come in saying, I'm here to dance, and decide you're interested in music, or you can come in saying, I'm here to play music, and decide you're interested in dance or film or theater. It's really up to you. And that's one thing I appreciated. I don't ever say anything bad about other schools, but I just want to let you know my older two children, one went to LA County High School of the Arts, and the other went to Cortina's Vapa, known as Grand Arts downtown. And they had great experiences at those schools too, but they felt tracked. They were not permitted to step outside their art form while they were at those high schools. And so they really noticed and appreciated that their younger brother, who went to Torres East LA Performing Arts Magnet, that he got to try multiple things while he was in high school, and that they didn't have that opportunity because those two schools say, if you're in this program, you're just in this thing, and they don't let you try other things. I love it that my youngest son got to be in both choir and orchestra, and could take a film class if he wanted to, and could take theater if he wanted to. That was good for his education to do things that way.
Yeah, those schools are typically a lot more concentrated. They almost teach it like a conservatory. So once you audition for those programs, they frown upon switching out.
Yeah, at Locks, they actually make you re-audition if you want to be in a different program, and you have to leave the program you're in to be in the thing if you audition successfully to switch to a different department. So it's a whole formal process. Anyway, there's a great place in this world for Laksa. There's a place in this world for Cortinas Bapa. But I think for a lot of kids, having that choice is valuable because they should experiment. They're 14 years old. They should try lots of things. I had one student who came in the door telling me as a 9th grader, "I'm just here to play ska punk, miss." At the time, I didn't know what ska punk was, but I said, "Okay, that's fine. We'll see what we can do to support you." And I just want to let you know, by his senior year, he was the stage manager of the Shakespeare play, violin in the advanced orchestra, and he was in the filmmaking class. So he played some ska punk, and I learned what it was. But he branched out and tried lots of things while he was in high school.
So from the students that are here, does anybody have questions? There's a Q&A section. There's a chat option. I mean, we'd love to hear from period 1, from band and orchestra.
I just wanted to share with them how this year the application process is a little, it might be a little different. When you apply for the zone of choice schools, you can also go into apply.lausd.net, select programs, go into magnet, and then it'll give you your 3 choices like in order. So like, for example, if you choose ELAPA, you just have to put 1860601, and then you can select another school. As if you select us, you will get accepted. We do have room in the freshman class. And the other neat thing is just because you select these schools, the zone of choice and the magnet schools, at the end, sometime like in March, you will get a letter telling you what schools you were accepted. And just like when you apply for college, you and your family will get together and decide what school you will decide to go at the end. So just because you already selected a school in zone of choice doesn't mean you have to stick with it. You can still go to a magnet school or vice versa.
And just like with our seniors in high school, we encourage them, don't just apply to one university, don't just apply to Cal State LA, even though you think that's the one you want to go to now. We would encourage a student to apply to Cal State LA and Cal State Dominguez Hills and UC Riverside and Cal State Channel Islands, so that they have a range of choices. And so that when it comes to be April and May, they're making a decision about what they want then. Because right now, you should give yourself as many options as possible. So for me as an LAUSD parent, we always apply to both a zone of choice option and a magnet option every year, so that we would always have a choice to make in the spring. So that however the child felt in April, that was what we were basing the decision on, because October and November is too early to be deciding all this. So really take a look at all your options and make sure that you have both a zone of choice option and a magnet option. And again, if you have transportation issues you want to discuss with anybody, Ms. Gomez can help you work that out and figure out what is your way to get from where you live, because I know El Sereno also is a magnet and has students coming from outside the immediate El Sereno area. So if you are concerned about how do I get there, what will that be like, that's definitely something you could talk about with Ms. Gomez.
Ms. McKnight, you have a question from one of the students, Freddie Hernandez. The question is, do you have a environmental science program of any sort?
Yes, we do. I'm so glad you asked that question. So you might have heard of the Clear Creek Camp. This is an environmental science camp program up in the Los Angeles National Forest. And our students in biology and interactions are making the trip an hour and a half up into the mountains and performing experiments and learning about environmental science there every year. All of our 9th graders and all of our 10th graders are eligible to go on this trip. But it's also connected to things they're doing in class and things they're doing in their labs in biology and the interaction science course. Also, we have an environmental science theme for the 9th and 10th grade English courses. So we're trying to connect science and English and do some active learning where our students are going out in the world and actually doing some environmental science experiments. So thank you for asking that question. Yes, we definitely do. In previous years, we've also done the San Pedro tall ships, marine biology and marine science programs, and we hope to do that again in the future. Obviously, right now, any of these field trips are not possible, but we're hoping that when the world is a healthier place, we'll be able to do those aspects of the program again. But yes, we do have an environmental science focus for 9th and 10th grade science. And let me look again in the Q&A.
If any of your parents need me to give them information about our school in Spanish, please give them my number. I can definitely talk to them, or even if they just want more information, I can send the link to this meeting to Mr. Legaspi, to your and your teachers, to see if they can share it with you guys, so you can share it with your parents.
Also, I see a question for support for students who want to join the military. We've had a number of students join various branches of the military over the past few years, Navy, Air Force, Army, and Marines. And we do support giving our students access to information about military careers. Our interim assistant principal right now is a very proud veteran, and we do support our students having access to information and support for those programs. And we're always happy to help students who want to serve their country in that way. So again, think about what branch of the military you're interested in, and we can help connect you with a recruiter for that branch of the military to get more information for you and for your parents. There's also what are called, there are military academy programs that you can go to for a year after high school. These are free pre-college programs to help prepare people for the military, the real military academies like the Naval Academy, the Coast Guard Academy, Air Force Academy, West Point. I think I'm leaving one out. But anyway, there are various academic preparation programs and career preparation programs for people who want to go into the military, and we do help encourage our students on the path toward those programs if they're interested. And let's see if we've got any other questions. All right, so it's 9:59. I'm going to say thank you so much to your wonderful teachers and counselors for allowing us to be with you this morning. We so appreciate it. And we love the energy and enthusiasm and academic skills and music skills that we've seen from El Sereno graduates when they come to our school. And we hope to see several of you next year at our beautiful school on the Torres campus. And then we hope in the future to be welcoming El Sereno music students again to performances on our stage, and coming to see performances on your stage at El Sereno also, as soon as it's safe to do important activities.